there are these videos that you can see online on Instagram and on TikTok that is showing Italy in a really romanticizing point of view, and looks like that these people are out from a movie, and it's really toxic in a lot of point of view. Stop romanticizing Italy, or in Europe in general, portraying Italy in a way that is not the real Italy. It's been a while that I was like, I wanted to address this. There's these videos when they are showing like Hollywood movie about Italy type of life, and it's not real. It's really toxic in a lot of point of view. People are making videos like, oh, this place like Italy, like the people are always happy and everything is good and perfect. It's not true. People are struggling here as well. People are without jobs as well. There's big differences between the middle class and the high class, or working class and middle class. The differences are really big. And these videos that you see, that people are like traveling and they are extremely beautiful, because the country is really beautiful, but they are not showing the real Italy. They are showing the touristic Italy. They are showing the high class Italy, that if you are really rich can just afford to live like that, especially, but also just to travel and be here for a couple of weeks is also something that just high class and wealthy people can afford. And but these videos portraying this and communicating this, that this is the real Italy, and it's not like this. The country has a lot of problems and a lot of things to deal with, and a lot of things to change, need to be changed, and I'm not going there. But the point is that I'm making this video because there were these videos which are showing like girls getting on Vespas and going around Rome, where I'm forgetting my ex-boyfriend or whatever, which is really film like. And but the problem is that it's again not reality, or it can be reality, but it takes, it can also happen that is not ending well, the story, which did. I saw two videos where it was like, oh, it's so much fun, Giuseppe, whatever, Lorenzo took me on his Vespa. And the third video I saw that there was a girl who looked like, it's not really clear what happened with her, but she got harassed or something, I'm not sure, but this is what the video is implying. And this made me think that I thought that these videos just bad in just general, that is not real, but it can be harmful in a lot of other point of view. I always talk about this because I know Venice really well, and I know how it turned to a museum from an actual livable city. And Venice is also a place where people are romanticizing, and yeah, I just wanted to address this, but I don't know why this sadly, but I didn't want to be this sad about this. I'm also part of the problem. I used to be part of the problem. I did something similar, if it's not this strongly, in the past as well. And there is an actual psychological syndrome called Paris syndrome. The situation when Japanese people arrived to Paris with this high expectation of Paris and the Eiffel Tower, they had this thought in their mind about how Paris looks like and how is it, and then when they saw the Eiffel Tower in real life, they kind of collapsed and they started to cry, and they had this like bad depression eventually. because the reality was not how, movies are portraying. People are not talking about this enough because it is something that is you're building up in yourself, something that is not like that. I had a really similar experience in Rome, at the Trevi Fountain. That is a really, really a famous fountain, portrayed in movies so many ways, so many times, um, and when we went there, they were renovating it, so it was basically terrible, the whole thing, and there were so many people, and ruined the whole moment. Uh, but the Trevi Fountain is really, really beautiful by itself, but of course, a lot of touristic places like Rome or the Amalfi Coast, or whatever Venice is not how you see on the internet, because you can it's a really, it goes back to the base of filmmaking, when that you can when you are taking a picture or you're filming, you're taking out a really small part of reality, of how you want to show the world, and it's totally true. These videos of Instagram vs reality is talking about showing eventually this, that you are just showing the part what you want to show, and then in reality, there's a lot of people in these cities, and so it's not meeting with your expectations, and then you're gonna feel depressed. So that is one of the reasons that this is really toxic, and we shouldn't romanticize Italy. Every country has its pros and cons, as Italy as well. And obviously the country is really beautiful and wonderful in a lot of point of view, but people are still struggling, and there are ugly parts of Italy as well. So I just want people to understand that treat I understand that you're coming to visit and have your holiday, but it as a holiday, and don't think that it's just a magical place that everything works perfectly. That's it. And yes, stay safe, and see you in the next video. Ciao.